This is also an area for our tutorials or webinars and discussion groups. So rather than in the case of the childcare that I've attended or my children have attended for the last 10 years, for any professional development, the educators are required to stay back for a couple of hours of an evening. Now, this provides a lot more flexibility for professional development or the provision of professional development within the organisation, because educators are then empowered and provided with an opportunity through their director to be able to put together their own tutorials and discussion groups, etc. So just providing a lot more options there for the educators and for the directors as well. So again, a point to note with this is that we can change any information, any data, and have that as the first call up for your information. So some of the clients we've been dealing with want to have YouTube videos. They want to have news links specific to childcare. What's the latest thing happening with the government, with rebates, etc. So that's the sort of information that they'll have coming in on news feeds, but they've got total control of that. I'll now take you into enrolments. So with the enrolments area, traditionally enrolments are 3 or 4 pages, and when I mean pages, it's physical paper, handwritten and put away in binders. Somebody then has to laboriously go through the task and place all that information into an Excel spreadsheet, not into an online format necessarily. So that is part of the process right now, and it's quite archaic. What we do in this instance with MiChild is we digitise all that. So we ensure that, and anyone can access this portal and enrol their child online. An interesting point to note also is because of the backlog of childcare services and provision of services, we have an online waiting list as well. So you can actively see where you're sitting within that waiting list to get into a certain childcare provider. So again, this is a snapshot of the enrolment. It's by no means exhaustive, but a point to note here is that we develop the actual enrolment forms. We customise it specific to the client's needs. So for example, a childcare provider that is located next to a defence organisation may require information in their enrolment about parents who are deployed or about to be deployed or on exercise, etc. Other childcare organisations might be in a demographic area where there are high instances of AVOs or legal issues between parents. So these things like court orders are very important information. So we can totally tailor and customise the enrolment application to meet the specific needs of the client. So we cover all the details, and I won't go into all of these, but who are the parents? Give me some more information about the parents. What is the schedule of care? When is this child actually scheduled to enrol? And noting that all of this links directly back into finance and payments, the payment schedules for parents as well. Who are the authorised collectors? An interesting one here is health information. So with the growing problem of allergies and health issues, etc., we've got more control by using MiChild, because rather than having a photo of a child stuck on a piece of paper behind the front door of the kitchen that says, I suffer from anaphylaxis, we actually have relevant information that's always kept up to date, and it's all online. So what is the current, who's got anaphylaxis? Yes, I have anaphylaxis, or no, I don't. All that information is covered. We can address more, put more information in there as required. A point to note with that is every child who has got an allergy or a health issue that needs to be looked at, their figure appears in here with a red cross. If there's an update at all to any of their health schedules, that red cross will have a green tick, which will indicate to the educator something has changed with that caring plan or the medical plan or whatever. And it will prompt them to be able to have a look in here and say, well, what's changed? So that's an important thing there.